Hello, hello. Good morning or afternoon or good evening. Welcome. I want to firstly start out by saying I hope you're having a wonderful week or had a wonderful week depending on when you're watching this. And I'm sorry if I've not uploaded a video for a bit since my highlight video I think was the last one. I've just been really busy. I wanted to talk a little bit about that and some plans I have for the future and things, just hang out a little bit, you know? Because I do like making these videos on YouTube. It's just time really sucks, you know? Why do I need sleep? I'd have so much more time if I didn't need to sleep. But yeah, so I made a VOD channel now on YouTube. I'll include the link below. I've started including links with the VODs on the VOD channel as well. I didn't like how my channel was feeling cluttered. Some of you who may know me, especially on our Discord, I'm very structural sometimes. I am chaos when I allow there to be chaos, but otherwise I like a little bit of structure and organization. And I just felt like the VODs intermixed with my highlight videos I try to do and sometimes the shorts and things like that. It just felt messy and I had to make too many categories. So I just made a channel for the raw VODs, the raw hard VODs. Yes, not the rod VODs. That's something else entirely. But yeah, so the link is down below if you want to subscribe there because you want to be able to catch the VODs. Feel free. I just started uploading them. The VODs that are already on this channel, I'm just going to leave. They are there in memoriam. So the VODs are there. So from now on, the new VODs will just go into the other YouTube channel and the old ones will stay here where they belong. And things like that. It would just be too much for me to download all of them and transfer. It would just be a mess and I don't have time. Maybe one day. That being said, I also want to apologize about the highlight video. So when I got my subathon organized, it was actually more like, so I had the 5K celebration, which by the way, thank you so much to those of you over on Twitch watching my streams, and hitting the 5K milestone was a big surprise. I wasn't really prepared because it was like I had my anniversary, my 1 year stream anniversary, beginning of August. And then towards the end, it was like 5K and I was like, I have nothing planned. I only thought of my anniversary. But 5K just felt special. I don't know why 5K feels more special than 4K. I think it's because we all like 10 and 5 is half of 10. I don't freaking know. I don't understand you humans and your weird number things, but 5 was a big deal. So some of the things that I had in the works I threw at the 5. And then when I planned on doing my subathon, it was even more like, oh God. So it was like anniversary, 5K celebration, and then subathon. And I was just really busy. I commissioned an editor to do a video for my anniversary and I think and everything, and I just didn't have time to like give another video. So I just want to apologize about the lack of highlight videos and things like that, but I'm gonna try to get better. It's just time management. So I put all of my spoons into the subathon because I'm trying to raise money for another model, and so I can do more stream content that I can't necessarily do with this model and things like that. And so putting all my spoons to that just made me really tired after the subathon. And some of you might be aware I sometimes have throat issues that pop up, but good news is that's looking better, so that's nice. I'm not done getting tests and stuff and still working on my throat healing and things, but it's getting better. But so you have my apologies. I'm going to try to release a video a week. That's my goal. I would love to eventually increase that, but unfortunately I don't think that's feasible until either I start making more money off of content, aka Twitch at this moment, or eventually I can quit my actual job, but that's not gonna happen for a while because that means I'd have to make enough money on Twitch or wherever I'm making content, and that's just not possible. I hope though. My dream, as many, I mean, this is not an original dream, is to be able to make content full-time, because then I could totally easily do 2 videos or so a week, or hire an editor to make sure there's always something added to this channel and things like that, you know, more than just me talking to you. But that's just not feasible right now. I still need to eat and pay my bills, so I have to do other boring work for now. But who knows, maybe in the future, you know, the 5K celebration really brightened my spirits. And I know followers aren't everything. It's more about your average view count and a whole lot of other analytics, but it's a start, and you gotta appreciate every little thing, right? You gotta celebrate the little victories. They make you happy so you can get the bigger ones. But thank you for understanding. I can tell you about the other things I've been doing which have been making me a little busy. So subathon, we had a lot of group rewards, a few individual ones, and few of those were art. But the goal of the subathon was to raise money towards things I want for future streams. And so I didn't want to take that subathon money and then convert it into hiring more artists. One of them I did for the scab, of course, but the others I'm gonna try to draw myself. And I've been told that that's okay because it's personalized when it comes from me, right? So that'll just save me a little bit of money, but it does not save me time. So I've been working on that. I also have a commission I took on for a friend. So things like that. I'm also working on the new sticker and fun little projects, all projects that I'm really excited about. I do enjoy putting my own work into my streams, my content. So it's a lot of fun. It just means if I'm doing art, I don't have time for other parts that I like to work on. And I'm experimenting a little bit with live 2D for fun. It's sort of like a hobby that I've been doing when I don't want to do actual work. But I'm having fun. I'm also preparing because the end of October, I think chat on Twitch is going to hit my trick-or-treat stream goal. That I've been working my ass off to get prepared because I want it to be really fun. And there's going to be some giveaways and things like that. So I've been working a little bit to get some extra moolah to go towards that because I love giving away some things if I can manage it, if it's in my means. Another reason why I'm doing my own art at the moment, or trying to. So yeah, those are all my excuses. Please accept them. Please accept my excuses. But yeah, I'm still having fun. I want to make more highlight videos here with clips and stuff. I also don't have an editor. That's part of the problem of being a beginning or a fledgling content creator, is you're doing everything mostly yourself unless you have money, which some do. Some are very lucky and they have pocket money that they can hire an editor right away. I am not one of those individuals. So I do have an editor that once in a while I poke at and has made a couple videos for me, but we're talking like every handful of months. I would love to be able to hire an editor eventually, but I want to make sure I can pay them what they're worth, if that makes sense. I had a few people come up and volunteer, but I don't feel comfortable, and I literally mean volunteer. They're super sweet. They're such sweethearts. Volunteering to just edit things for free. And as tempting as that would be, I would not feel right accepting that from anybody. People deserve to be paid for the work that they put in, even if it's like for practice and stuff like that. So for those of you who have, I adore you. Thank you so much. It was very sweet of you. Unfortunately, I'm stubborn as shit sometimes, and I just would not be comfortable with that, with asking for people for specific things that I would like. I also could be particular sometimes. So I would feel awful if I didn't really like a certain thing you did and I asked you to redo it, because you would be a volunteer and it would just be awkward. You deserve to be paid, okay? Even if you're starting out, you still deserve to be paid. Don't fall into that trap of, oh yes, be an intern, work for free, but you get experience. Oh no, better yet, exposure. No, don't do that shit, all right? You deserve to be paid. It's tough, but you can do it. But yeah, so hopefully that's understandable as well. I'm just chatting your ears off, you know, just telling y'all what's going on. But yeah, I have some fun things planned though. Really excited. It looks like we're gonna be hitting 6K on Twitch soon, which is very exciting. I'm not gonna do anything special until 10K, I think now, because I need to eat. I can't do things for every number, but hell yeah, am I gonna be excited about every number I hit. I love you guys. You guys have been spoiling me with your support and your understanding too. You know, there's a lot of self-pressure. I don't want to say there's a lot of pressure, like there's an outside pressure, because there's not. I pressure myself because I want to try to do the best I can do. And this has been a learning experience this past year in the best way possible. And I pressure myself to try to keep putting out new things and think of new ideas that might be a little outside the box. It's really hard to come up with just new ideas in such a saturated market. You know, everybody's done it, which is fine. But I would like to try to put a flair on the things I bring to the table, at least, like my own personal touch. And that's hard. I don't know if I'm successful in that yet, but I have plans and I keep pushing and I keep trying. So, like the trick or treat stream, I'm super excited for. Even if it's really sort of like, what's the word? Kiddish? I don't care. I'm gonna have lots of fun with it. So I really hope you guys make that goal, okay? And I'm gonna keep working on YouTube. I know I'm slow, like I was saying, but I'm gonna keep trying, keep working. I don't know if I'll do streams on YouTube anytime soon, since I stream usually 5 days a week on Twitch. It's hard to find time, but I'll still work on videos. I might do more Let's Plays. I did that, oh gosh, months ago when I took that vacation in the summer, that like week off. I might try to do some of those on games that I don't feel like streaming, but maybe I want to share with you and put them on YouTube. If I do Let's Plays, they would go on this channel. The VOD channel would literally only be VODs. It would just only be the raw, not the rod, the raw Twitch VODs on that channel. Which, by the way, the YouTube URLs make me laugh so hard. They're like youtube.com/ I don't know the actual URL, don't. And then the end is always I think I can't give it the actual like easy link of Fox Scotty VODs until I believe it's 200 subscribers. So, but I'm not in, I mean, it's fine. I'm not in any hurry. It's just a VOD library for you to peruse at your leisure. Also, my voice is a little bit more, what's the word? I don't know the word. There, that's the word. My voice is a little It's because my throat's a little bit sore, and also I'm recording this, like I just woke up and I was like, I want to record something. So I plopped my butt in my chair and I hit the recording button. So this is, you get to hear my lazy voice. This is my lazy voice. This is also the mommy voice I sometimes use. Very similar. They both, I guess, rasp, maybe. They both have that rasp. Maybe the ASMR times. Maybe the ASMR videos that I do in the future, I'll just whisper in this voice. Speaking of ASMR, I do want to start trying that again. I have an ASMR mic. I really need to use it. I just was too nervous to stream it because I'm so nervous of like bumping things, and it's still not in my comfort zone. So I think I might record ASMR and upload it here on YouTube, and that might be where people are able to find it at first. I also don't think I can stream an entire ASMR stream. So many like people can do really long ASMR streams, and they are amazing. I would fall asleep. I'm not gonna lie. I love ASMR. It tickles my ears, but doing ASMR, I would get very bored. Unless I have like a lot of interaction, which maybe that's what helps, because I love chatting streams. So maybe if it was an ASMR where I'm not just doing sounds, but I can still like talk to chat, I'd last longer. But since I am new and I'm paranoid of destroying eardrums, I'm not comfortable with streaming it yet. So maybe I'll do some videos and do a mixture of sounds, getting used to sort of the basic ASMR sounds you can do, and then reading, like just doing vocal ASMR, reading stories and things to you, especially as I'm writing my first chapter of my little story, which is another stream that will be coming up. I will read that to chat, and I will probably then do a separate recording of me reading the chapter to upload to YouTube that's not just cut from Twitch, because there's something to be said about just listening to someone read you a story with no interruptions. And live stream definitely has lots of interruptions, especially when you're like me, and every shiny thing makes me go, oh, what's that? Oh yeah, what was I doing again? But that's the fun experience about it too, is hanging out with everybody, you know, in real time. So those are some video ideas. I can't promise when. I'm going to try to get the ASMR out next week. I'll have more time. I'm taking it slow with the art and things. I'm pacing myself. Mostly because I don't want to burn myself out with art. I love drawing, but I'm very hypercritical because I'm not great at drawing, but I still love to do it. So I try not to burn myself out by doing too many art pieces at once or feeling like a crazy pressured deadline, because then I get upset that I'm not better than I am. Which makes no sense because I know I'm improving. But again, I am my worst critic. But I think that's true for everybody, right? We are all our worst critics. And we gotta be gentler to ourselves. I have to remind myself that. I tell you guys that all the time. I should take my own advice. But what is it? Like, do as I say, not as I do. Except for hydration. My God, hydrate more. Please. Joyce. So, yeah, in October we'll keep doing spooky streams and things like that. I'll try to do more video content here. I don't know if another idea I had was to record drawing and then do like the speed up recording, but I don't think I will be doing that. I don't know. I don't know if that'd be interesting. If you think it'd be interesting, let me know. But if any of these ideas I've been talking about sound good to you, whether it's the roleplay vocal ASMR or the let's plays, and you have a game you think I should do, you are always welcome to make a comment. I will try to do some reaction videos too. I don't want to do too many reaction videos because I know lots of you love Maxor and you love the Maxor reaction videos, and I do have Maxor's blessing on that too, but I don't want to only do that, you know? I know that gets a lot of views and a lot of new individuals to the channel, or at least it did with the at least it did with the few videos I put up in the past. But I don't want that to be the shiny that brings people in completely. Which, right or wrong, I think probably if I cared more about numbers, which I do care a little bit because I want to grow, you know? You can't go full-time content creator without caring about the numbers a little bit. But I don't want that to be the only reason people come to my channel. And so I don't want to do those all the time. Like that's the easy way to get new people. Once in a while, yeah, because it's good to branch out and, you know, meet new people from all over with different interests. I love that, honestly. But I didn't want that to be overdone. So sprinkling in more of my own content and things before I do reaction video content. But I do love reaction videos. I love, what is it? Maybe you're not this person and that's, bless you. Water spirit blesses you for that. But I don't know, there's just something about watching other people react to videos you've watched and things like that. Like, oh my gosh, with some of the, I don't want to get into like drama or anything, okay? But with the recent Try Guy thing, for example, watching people's reactions to their latest video has been very interesting. I feel so bad for them. The only thing I'm going to say about that, because I'm a really big fan of the Try Guys. So that whole thing that happened just, oh my gosh. I feel so bad for the staff and the remaining Try Guys. That's an awful thing. I feel bad for all parties who were hurt, you know? So, but I will say that video that they put out, such a good video. I wish more companies would take a note from that and be, and just, oh, it was a great video. If you're a fan of the Try Guys and you haven't seen it for some reason, definitely should. Because that's how I think an apology and a PR video and everything should be done. Sometimes you just gotta be real, right? You don't need to dress it up any other way. Just, yeah. I'm moving past that now. No, we got moving past. We're not getting into that. Oh, but I want to talk. Oh my gosh, I want to talk so much about stuff. But I don't. I try to stay away from things like that as best I can. So, because I want things to be positive. Yeah. Speaking of positive, I can give you my throat update. Does that sound weird? Would you like my throaty update? My throat, I got checked out. The good news is my throat looks better than last time it was checked out, which means the medication that I'm on is working, which is very, very nice. The bad news is I still have some weird symptoms, and so I have to do some more tests just to make sure that everything's okay. It's nothing serious. I'm just talking about this because the throat issues sometimes have affected my streams. It's not serious at all, but because it affects my stream, I'm just being transparent with you. So I just gotta get a few tests done just to make sure that there's nothing that they can't just look with their eyeballs to make sure it's all good. And in that case, if it is all good, then I'm just gonna have to take another medication to just help my throat out so it stops being a stupid butt face and hurting for no reason. It's so frustrating. I want to sing more and stuff. It's very hard to do when your throat is being all big butt about it. You know what I like to do to butts that I learned from Elden Ring? I swear Elden Ring is like completely, like, Elden Ring taught me, okay? It's Elden Ring's fault that taught me all of that stuff. So, blame Elden Ring. Or thank Elden Ring? I don't know. I still remember my first sneak attack in Elden Ring. Wonderful. I do think when I make Let's Play videos, I might tap into some of the genres that I like a lot, but don't tend to stream because I find them more relaxing to play when I'm not streaming sometimes. But I wouldn't mind recording myself playing them. I don't know. I gotta try it before I know, to be honest. So I love the farming dating sim style genre, like Stardew Valley is what everybody says, but Story of Seas and things like that. I've been playing Potion Permit and I really like Potion Permit. I honestly, instead of though doing a Let's Play because I'm very far into it, I might try to do a review. Maybe a little, some reviews here or there. Not too many, but just a little bit, especially on those indie games that are just not as well known. And Potion Permit is really fun and I feel deserves to be known more. So I might do a little review just because I love it. Also, Coral Island is coming out open beta. Normally I do not play early access games. I do not enjoy early access because I want all my content out the first time when I play it. And I also have a hard time playing games the second time around. So if I play it in early access, even without all the content, the chances of me having time and wanting to play the same game again, even with more content, is rare unless it's a game I really like. So, but Coral Island's different because I kick back, and it's of that farming visual novel romance exploration genre. I know I butchered the genre. Okay, I'm trying my best. I'm doing this as the best I can. But it looks really unique. I love how they really stress diversity, not only in the cast, but also just even like the animals and the setting. So I was digging it. I'm very excited. I might do a Let's Play of the open beta version of that. I don't think I'm gonna stream it So that's why I was thinking I could do that as a let's play and record myself, so you guys can get a glimpse of it as it's in open beta. And then once I play it once, I'd probably leave it alone and try to forget about it until it's fully released. I could have played in alpha to get some feels for it, but I really didn't want to. I wanted to try to save it until full release, but I feel like that's too hard. That's too hard for me. I want to see what it's about, and I want to share it with you to get you excited about it too if you've never heard it before. Because I feel while there are many farming sims, farming date, why am I messing up with this genre? Guys, help me. Help me. Help my brain. No, while there are a lot of farming simulation games out there with the dating, you know, the slice of life farming genre, I don't feel like a lot of them are great. Stardew Valley obviously was amazing, but that was sort of rare. That was rare. That wasn't sort of rare. That was rare. Even the latest Story of Seasons and Rune Factory were very disappointing. I love the genre so much, so I don't mean to be hypercritical, but they are very disappointing. I'm sort of surprised though with how well Stardew Valley was that more companies aren't attempting it outside of indie companies. I know a lot of people were huffing some copium with Harvestella, and still are, because they thought that was going to be, I mean, it was in the name. They thought it was going to be a slice of life farming sim because it's called fucking Harvestella. But now it's turning out that it's really not like that at all. It still seems like it might be a cool game because it has its own unique twist on things, because it's Square Enix. Square Enix usually does a decent job of putting a twist on things, but I don't think that's what people were looking for. I sort of feel like Square Enix dropped the ball with Harvestella. You have the freaking name Harvestella, you have farming elements to it, but not making it a Rune Factory like game, I feel like was a missed opportunity. I appreciate they're doing something with the timing, but and maybe they'll make updates to it. I'm only purely speaking from a demo standpoint right now. Maybe they'll make updates to it so it will have more of that in the future, but I really doubt it. I am not on the copium train. Not at all. So that was really disappointing, because imagine like Square Enix's beautiful graphics and musical compositions that they're usually known for in a slice of life farming sim. That'd been really cool. But who knows? You never know. It's not fully released yet. The demo might not show everything. Huff that copium a little bit more. But I got off on a tangent. My point being, Coral Island, very excited. Might show you guys a sneak peek. Might start tapping into that genre a little bit more, because there's actually a handful of those that I am keeping an eye on. But they're all in early access, or they're not even released at all yet, but they've been sneaking their content out there. And I'm not saying there's not a lot of good games of that genre out there. There are. I'm just picky. And honestly, lots of them are still in early access. And the ones that aren't in early access, those are the ones I'm not really wild about. Otherwise, I would be playing them. But yeah. So I hopefully talked your ear off a lot. Is there anything else we need to discuss? Anything you want to discuss with me? This is something I can run past you over here on YouTube. Some of you might have heard this already on Twitch, but I was wondering if I should start up. I have a coffee already, but that one is about any stream-related assets that I make that I want to offer up for free. Admittedly, there are not a lot of things there right now, just because I haven't had the time to make free assets. Although recently I did make some bunny badges, so they're up there. So this would be like a different coffee or Patreon, but I've heard, I can't remember, I'd have to Google and research, but I heard Patreon was not liked by some for their practices. I cannot tell you what those practices are. It's one of those things where I saw it in a topic or in a post and then looked into it a little bit, and now my brain has just gotten rid of that information because it didn't apply to me at the time. But I have thought I would like more ways to branch out and interact with you. I already do my Twitch streams, and then once a month we have game night on Discord, which is really fun. But I feel like there could be other ways beyond just videos and things like that, and a Patreon or something similar would be a way where if people want to support me to help make more content or pay for the editor, they could. Or if they just want to get some snippets or something. So let me know if you'd be interested, and if you're not, that's totally valid. I don't know what I would offer. Probably early glimpses at artwork, early glimpses at videos. I might do like content posts or updated posts, or even just I mean, I don't know. If you guys want me to do random diaries or whatever, I'll write to you. I'll write diary entries if I must. Dearest chat, today I woke up and it was very fucking cold. I had to run to the bathroom and it was unpleasant because the floor was chilly to my toes. Okay, it'd be a little bit more interesting than that, but not by a lot. Because if some of you might not know, I love to write, but I write a lot, especially if I don't have to edit myself. So if I was writing random posts, you guys would get like way more than you would ever want to read. But anyways, things like that, you know, and then maybe Patreon or whatever I end up using, only a game night a month or something like that. I don't know. I would think of lots of things. Maybe like a special Discord role. I've been looking at some other content creators and what they've done. The thing is I don't feel like I'm big enough to do that. And big is such a stupid word, but it's the only word I could think of. I don't think I don't think I maybe am at that point where I can do that. But maybe, I mean, I guess there's nobody to stop me from doing it. I don't know. See? I get wrapped up in my own head all the time. The only thing is I'm just open about it and letting you know. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I think my next video, I don't even want to put the Seelie Says title on this, so this might just be a random uploaded video with nothing special added to it. Next week, I am gonna try to get an ASMR video up there. So if you have a preference, if you would like that to be sounds or vocal or anything, let me know. I'll try to get another highlight up there. My last Phasmo stream was really fun. I'd love to get a highlight of that. It's just finding time. It's so hard to balance. I eventually I'll figure it out, or, you know, I'll have to figure out a way to make time. But I'll do my best. Keep trying. You know, and the good news is the more that I'm able to grow and the more that I make on Twitch and things, the more I can start shifting my hours and hopefully getting more content and things. You know, it's like a seesaw. Wah, wah, wah. This is apparently my seesaw imitation. Please do not use, don't do this. Don't go this fast on a seesaw, okay? But yes, so I hope you're having a wonderful time. If you're still listening to me, thank you. I appreciate you humoring my rambles. I love to ramble so much. And I will hopefully have another video up next week of ASMR. And maybe if I get lucky, I'll even have another one where I can talk at you for endless minutes about absolutely nothing, going on a tangent about Harvestella. Okay, maybe not Harvestella again. We'll pick a different game to go on a tangent on. But yeah, I will get more videos up on YouTube. At least I'm going to try my best. Especially since you never know what Twitch is going to be doing next. I feel I try to ignore the doomsayers, but at the same time, it's always good to listen a little bit. You know, for every individual that's like, Twitch is dying, Twitch is gonna go away, there's somebody else who's like, no, it's not. And I don't know, I am not big brain enough to know either of those things, and I don't think really anybody knows. I don't even think Twitch knows, to be fair. But it is good to always have your options open. So if I ever start getting a little gumption, maybe I'll try to do a YouTube stream sometime. But for now, I think Twitch is fine. And yeah, that was a random tangent to end the video with, just for you. You're welcome. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much again for your support and hearing me out. And I look forward to making more fun things for you soon, okay? Bye-bye.
I got a fish on me, there's a fish on you. A fish in the stream and a fish go boo. Fishy slap my face, Fishy lick my knee, fishy on the brain, and fishy hide from me.